standing ovation, please. All right.
PAC 93, ready, seat!
You know, PAC 93 is I guess we would call an experiment. You know, when the guys that are sitting up here went to the police academy, we went from 8 to 5 and 8 to 11 o'clock class, and we didn't have another obligation. A lot of the folks that are here, as you all will know, had other obligations while they were going through this training. And it is it gives me a lot of pride, and it gives me a lot of honor to be able to address these ladies and gentlemen because of their sacrifice. And you all know it very well. When I saw the passing review this morning, it's one of the best drilled classes I have seen. It speaks a lot to their leadership, and it speaks a lot to the commitment that they have to this profession. When we drill to show officers or officer candidates that they need to be part of a team. And alone, they can't do the job. And I think that those of you that were out there saw what a great team this is. And for all those of us standing up here, the Police Academy brings us some of our fondest moments. Some of those moments that this class brought me back to, and how much fun I had also when we watched the video. I think PAC 93 has demonstrated to us all their commitment and their readiness for public service and for the policing profession. Before I came down, I looked up profession. Webster's defines it as a calling requiring specialized knowledge and long, intensive academic preparation. But they also had physical preparation and emotional preparation. The most important part of that definition is a calling. And when we refer to what Reverend Vasquez was talking about, if it's a calling, then who called you? The superior power. Please keep that with you and seek guidance from your superior power and your spiritual leader. You're going to need it to overcome some of the evil that you will see. You know, when I started in the police department, I had a trusty old field training officer that told me, don't bring home life to work, and don't take work back home. That was a bit of faulty advice, because you can't separate yourself from who you are. Reverend Vasquez was saying, you can't separate yourself in half. Who you are is who you are. Your community that you're going to serve doesn't deserve half a person to come to work. And your family at home does not deserve half a person coming home. So, the Miami Police Academy taught you how to survive. You need to strive to learn how to thrive with this education in this profession. Keep up your educational work. Keep learning. Keep up your physical improvement. Keep exercising. Share yourself with your family and with your friends. They will keep you sane and grounded. PAC 93, you have impressed me. Good luck.
Thank you, Chief. The class address will now be given by Matthew Levine.
Good afternoon. First and foremost, on behalf of the graduating Police Academy Class 93, thank you all for coming. It is thanks to all of you that we are here today. It has been a long road, and we couldn't have done it without the guidance of our instructors and the support of our family and friends. Thank you. We began this academy 8 months ago, not knowing what to expect. Most of us never served in the military. You can only imagine the shock we experienced when we first began and had the pleasure of meeting the Miami Police Academy drill instructors. And for those of you who don't know, the Miami Police Academy drill instructors are comprised of former Marines. A little fact they left out during orientation. I still remember one of the first mottos our class came up with. We're fat, we're scared, they made us cut our hair. To say the least, Officer Machado and his group of drill instructors had their work cut out for them, as did we. Thus our journey began as recruits in the Miami Police Academy. We all have our fond memories of the first few weeks, whether it was doing air squats until we couldn't stand, 4-count push-ups until we couldn't lift our arms, flutter kicks until our insides burned. All the while being told you're never going to make it, you might as well quit. Little did they know, the group they had in front of them were too motivated to quit. We are a unique class in the aspect that we all work full-time jobs in addition to coming to Academy. Sure, it was difficult, but if it wasn't, then anyone could have done it. And sure, at times each one of us questions what exactly it was that we signed up for. I can still remember sitting in class, sore, tired, mentally drained, and praying that we wouldn't get a break. Just because there were 3 drill instructors waiting outside for their turn at us. Looking back, we were being tested. Tested to see if we could handle just some of the stress that was coming our way as law enforcement officers. A test we passed as a class. And what a class. Recruiter Guerrero, our very own MMA fighter. During role plays, you always remind us this was a hands-on job. Your courage gave us strength, and your mastery of the English language would make any foreigner proud. Recruiter Mago, El Scribe, mother of the class. Your caring nature helped us all. And by the way, Mama can shoot. First female top gun in the history of the Miami Police Academy. Recruit Batista, our very own superhero. Your charisma and heart was felt day in and day out. Iron Man would be proud. Recruit Jay Coronado, our very own Tackleberry. This man's knowledge of weapons is second to none. Glad you're on our side. Recruit Coronado, the academic of the class as well as the musician. Your lighthearted humor was like a breath of fresh air. Recruit Portas, the toughest recruit in the class. While some struggle, this recruit proved she could do the academy with one hand tied behind her back. She never missed a day due to injury. As Officer Revere would say, she's one persistent. Recruit Cabela, your love for CrossFit helped us all get through those rough PT sessions by proving we all could do it. Recruit Joswicki, Dr. D, our class therapist, living proof that a person with a master's in psychology can be crazy. Recruit Espen, what can I say? Honestly, what can I say this woman hasn't said already? This woman has no fear, or inner monologue. Recruit Fernandez, our very own Kung Fu bandit. Your humor was the glue that kept this class together. Recruit Guiarte, our only military person in the group. Your assistance was priceless, even though you were a cook in the Army. You single-handedly got this class in shape. As long as I live, I'll always think of push-ups when I hear "Thank you, Jimenez." Recruit Lopez, my first squad leader. Your motivation carried this class. Whenever there was a moment of silence, you can be counted on to rally us.
Who are we? MMP!
Recruiter Ramos, the fighter of the group, proved to never judge a book by its cover. Under his mean exterior lurks the heart of a child. A mean child. Recruit Riveron, our very own Hulk. He proved that strength was not determined by just muscle. And there's no such thing as a too tight shirt. Recruit Rodriguez, our beautiful guide on. Your beauty could stop traffic, which is why we put you in front of us when we ran. Thank you for not dropping the flag. Recruit Sandy Esteban, the youngest of the group at 22. You have shown maturity far beyond your years. I have no doubt you'll be a great cop when you're old enough. Recruit C, the man who loved this academy so much he did it twice. Recruit Selena, our class videographer. You may not know this, but Selena has worked for the city for 10 years. Thank you for all your hard work capturing all of our precious moments. My fellow classmates, thank you for helping me through this academy and dealing with me yelling at you every chance I got. The memories that I take with me of our class, I will cherish forever. And that is what this academy is about, coming together, taking a bunch of individuals and making them a class. A class we refer to as Special 93. Not because we lacked any qualities, but just the opposite. It was because we showed so many. As we faced each challenge, we grew closer. And believe me, there were challenges. The instructors made sure of that. But even though they made our lives hell, there was a method to their madness. For every task, there was a lesson to be learned. But sometimes you have to wonder. For instance, when Sergeant Cruz had us duck walk and crawl across the gun range, picking up used ammo casings. Sure, that taught us to keep low and move from a safe location of cover to another. I'm not sure why he had us quacking like ducks while we were doing it. Or when Officer Amaya had us march with a log around the outside of the academy. Yes, it taught us to work as a team and communicate. But waiting for it to rain so the logs were extra heavy, it was just me. Or when Officer Paulus collected a quiz and assigned us 2,000 plus push-ups because we didn't write the date correctly. It taught us the importance of paying attention to detail. In fact, we had to do the push-ups on the black asphalt in the July sun, which was cruel. Or when Sergeant Rivera had us run the Key Biscayne Bridge and jump into the ocean afterwards looking for rocks. I'm not sure what that was about. But it made us stronger. Not just stronger individuals, but a stronger class. For that, on behalf of PAC 93, I thank all the instructors who took their time teaching us, making us better along the way. Thank you. A special thank you is due for our training officer, Officer Renee Revilla. You treated us with the love and compassion of a father looking after his children. I will miss our little talks. Your guidance and words of wisdom help give us the courage to succeed. You will always have a place in our hearts. Thank you, sir. And on that note, it is with a heavy heart that I acknowledge that our time in this academy has come to an end. But as one journey ends, another begins. I have no doubt that we'll all pass the state exam, and we'll all make fine officers. And I know the agencies that hire us will be better for it. As Recruit Rodriguez, that beautiful Rodriguez said, this academy has changed you. And ladies and gentlemen, we stand before you as proof of just that. A group of individuals changed into a class of police recruits. Throughout the academy, we have been saying pride, strength, unity. It's stitched on our flag. It serves as a reminder to us of our commitment to our community. It is our pride that allows us to care, our strength to do what is right, and our unity with our brothers and sisters, as well as our community, that enables us to be ready, willing, and able to serve as pillars of the community. As class leader, it has been an honor to stand before a class whose motivation and dedication inspire all who have met and all that will meet us. PAC 93! Hoorah! Thank you.
Very nicely said. I would like to ask Officers Marie Pateau and Steve Machado to please come forward for the presentation of the Academic Achievement Award.